Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be trying out the yellow One Punch Man deck. This is just something that I put together with some cards from the starter deck as well as cards from the main set. So, yeah, I just wanted to see what it's got. It looks pretty good. Definitely one of the better decks from what I'm seeing. Really good combos with Genos that you can do with Saitama, a lot of draw power, and really good pressure against your opponent from what I'm seeing. And if you guys don't know, this is EX Burst, one of my favorite websites for deck building. I also use it for importing decks into Tabletop Simulator and stuff like that. I actually have a video on this if you're curious, so go check that out. I'll have a link in the bio for all of this, as well as what we'll be playing on today, which is going to be the cardboard Kitsune Union Arena Simulator. Massive shout out to the creator of this, Neuroshock. I went ahead and just started the video on this page because I like that we can sort it by cost and sort of break it down on here. But yeah, we do have the deck imported over here. There's definitely some updates that still need to be made to this, but it's one guy putting in a lot of work to this, and I believe he's getting people onto the team, which is awesome. But yeah, huge shout out to him. This is the simulator we'll be playing on. And yeah, if I don't have a video on cardboard Kitsune yet, I will be posting one soon. Just keep that in mind for anybody curious how to play. But at the end of the day, links are in bio if you are curious, you want to check it out yourself. But yeah, all credit goes to him for the simulator. But yeah, looking at the deck here, we're going to have 5-drop Saitama. He looks pretty good with the 2 action points. He's essentially what we're trying to get onto the board as soon as possible, because once he's on the board, he's not leaving. Nothing can really pop him, and every turn you're able to attack with him, essentially. So that's basically what we're trying to do is, yeah, have him on the board. We have cards like this Genos as well as this King card, which will allow us to restand the Saitama when normally he has to stay rested after attacking. I have 3 of this starter deck Saitama. I really like him, but I feel like if we are running for, I don't know, I might even go down to 2. We'll see. I could be wrong. I'm finding a nice in-between for this, just because if you have too many of this card, he can definitely feel bad, because he is a character that can pop a 4K. You know, there are a lot of 4500s and higher now, but he can pop a 4K on play. He also gets removed at the end of the attack phase, so you know, you have too many of these cards, you don't have enough bodies, it feels like. I really like this 3-drop Saitama from what I'm seeing. He basically gets free swings in as well as staying safe on the energy line. Essentially, from what I'm seeing with this deck is you get a lot of attacks in on your turn with a lot of pressure, but not a lot of defense from what I'm seeing. Or you might get really lucky and have some really good defense. The defense is inconsistent, the pressure is very consistent from what I'm seeing. I also like the draw power in this. Yeah, again, some changes that we could make down the line for sure, like maybe taking out this Genos, maybe swapping out this King potentially, but I really like him for being able to replay our cards that allow us to draw more. I also like this card here, this event card, One Punch. I was thinking about going to 4 ofs for it, but at the same time, it's again one of those cards where if you see it too much, it's, I don't know, I'm probably going to be wrong. I'm probably going to be trying to go up to 4 of this card. I might even go down to 2 of this guy and go up to like 3 or 4 of this card. We're going to see. Well, I almost don't want to mulligan this hand. No, we can keep this. 2 zeros is a good hand. All right, let's do this. We'll start with you know what? We'll just start with King. Let's do it. I don't want to trash none of this yet. Ooh, a lot of people playing the green One Punch. Okay. All right, with the bounce back. Nice, we got the 2-drop Genos. Okay. All right, well, we're definitely going to have to... Damn, we're going to have to sideline 2 cards this turn. Well, unfortunately, we're probably going to sideline this Genos. He's playing a slow game. Let's do it. Because I want more options. Ooh, okay. Well, I'll definitely sideline him without worrying too much. Draw. And that makes it even easier. Do we do it? Yeah. I mean, we literally kind of have to. But we could just keep them and just abuse the opponent. Do we need the... yeah, no. Get rid of him. I don't need to. That's greedy. Keeping 2 of him in hand with this Saitama, forget it. That's too greedy. This Genos is a double energy generator. The fact that we still get to play him right now is huge. Nice. Oh, man. And then, so something I'm running into with this deck is I never get to play this Genos after a Saitama. So I'm really hoping this next turn we can draw a 2 or 1 or 0. All right. He's got a sideline of 3. It's getting there. Oh, perfect. All right. Movement. Main. Oh, I really like this hand. Alright, so we are going to... Do I push up this turn? No, definitely not. I will play this card to the energy line and return this card to hand. And then with 3, I'll play this Saitama. And then, yeah, I'll just play this card to the front line. Let's do it. Which, since I have a Saitama, I just get to draw. Very nice. Aw, dude, next turn. Now I've got 2 of these 5-drops. I can just drop 2 of them next turn. Oh, let's go. I'm so down. I think that's what we do. I think next turn we drop these 2 Saitamas, as well as... Do we trash a card for him? Again, I really like the rush game plan with this deck, and the fact that none of our cards can get sidelined is so crazy. Alright. I might also go with a 5 and a 4 next turn. This final gives us so many options. Okay. So he's sidelining my card because he sidelined a Saitama. Okay. Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh, man, so that means we can't play. Well, then do we go with the Genos next turn, Incineration Cannon? We might let this guy live for 1 turn, we'll see. Ooh, the Genos Raid. Okay, with the double block. Sure. And... Oh, this could not have been better. Oh my gosh. No way. That's wild. Okay, this card cannot attack or block. We have to remember that. Movement, main. Alright, so we're not going to move any cards up. Well, we're going to move him up with his ability. Again, doing a play like this, we have to remember it gives us 0 blockers. But with this much life, we can totally afford to do it. So, I'll play this card to the front line. Set to active. So I get to sideline a 4K on play. Because that's a 45, so we wouldn't be able to target him. So glad. And then he gets to put the Genos back to hand. Nice. And then I will also play a final. And let's go with Saitama set to active. This guy's so strong. We got the damage too. And then I will... Yeah, I'll activate his ability, sideline her, and move him to the front line. Let's go. And it doesn't matter what happens right now, he's not blocking. So, attack. He's losing 4 lives here, whether he likes it or not. Even if he had cards on the front line. Well, even if he had cards. So again, I will admit, green's worst enemy is for sure yellow. I don't think there's any question there. Alright, this guy now. The specials don't work, though. Oh my gosh. None of the specials work? That's so crazy. And again, downside is... Send to deck bottom. Move to energy line. And then... freeze. That's the worst part. That is the worst part. You know what I might do next turn? Depending on how many lives he takes, we can totally go defensive next turn. We can play 2 Genos and special. So he's got 1 less attacker, and also we've for sure hopefully got a blocker with Saitama and a Genos. Because he's probably going to special 1 Genos, let's be honest. Which doesn't give us his ability to restand Saitama. This next draw could be big too, we're going to see. Well, yeah, we just need to take 3 lives next turn. That's the other thing to remember. He's got 13 in sideline, so in 2 cards, his Saitama will cost from 15 to 12, and then because of this Genos, it'll now be 11, but he's currently generating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's a little off. Yeah, it's the only thing about this, man. Like, I don't know how you're getting up to that fast enough. He can't block or attack, and we can just rest the Genos with this king. Oh, man, this king is going to be so good. Also, if he lives, not even lives, it's at the end of the attack phase. That's right. All right. And we drew into, honestly, a pretty terrible card. Okay. So he's going to be able to block that damage too. Oh, that's interesting. We could also use Genos's special right now to guarantee a damage too. I think that's what we do. What am I saying? Of course. We set up for an impact win on our next turn. So we have this Saitama. Is that what we do? No, we play this Saitama, don't we? Because if we play this Saitama, we get a damage 2 off. 100%. No question about it. Because we're going to rest one of them. One of those damage 2s is getting off. Nice. And then... do we play... oh, but wait. Our energy. We got to be careful. That's okay, that's okay. We have life to spare, which is the best part about this. Again, I'm so curious how this is going to work against not green, because everyone's attacking a lot. Alright, so let's go ahead and move this guy to the front line. And then I'll go ahead and play this Genos to the energy line. And then I'll play... do I do it? I'm risking not having a... I could just win this turn, right? Yeah, I could just win this turn. What am I saying? Let's just go for the dub. And then I'm going to set rested to toggle highlight. And then we use this guy's ability. Yeah, this is just like an all-in deck, which is totally fine. And I'm not going to even play that card anyways. So move to frontline, attack. And then let's do it. Attack. And it doesn't matter if he hits a special. He just needs a final here. He can't block or attack with King. GG, man. Unless he's got a final, of course. But even then, we've got an attacker with him. Dude, this yellow deck is nuts. But again, I need to see this against... oh, wait. Oh, did he get the restand? I was not paying attention. Okay, then I will... use this guy's ability. Let's do it. Let's do it. And then... so yeah, I can, at the end of my attack phase, I can put him on the bottom of my deck. Let's see. How do I do this? Send a deck bottom. And set to active, right? That's how that's going to work. And then move to energy line. And then freeze one. And then we've got a special in hand. We can push up both of these cards next turn. We should be good. Oh, nice, nice, nice. He's trashing 3. So that is also going to be... I totally forgot. That can also be a way to build up your sideline. Oh, dude, I'm so glad I restood this guy. I think I have to sacrifice him. Oh, my gosh. Having 2 rated kings. Having them both rated on the back line. So that when you go into your Saitama turn, like with 20 in sideline, you can push up 2. And then you're at like 12 or something. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh. Yup, he did it. And then it costs... it's -5. Yeah, no, he can play it. Okay. Alright, let's do it. How do I do this? Block. Oh, dude. GG's, bro. But yeah, dude. Oh my gosh. Hey, there it is. There it is. I just had to chat with him real quick. Yeah, if I hadn't have been for your kind. Oh, the king. The king. Yeah. The king. That's what he was saying. I was like, the kind. Dude, yeah, that's crazy. Again, I feel like with most... he was playing a deck that is so slow. But he got to the point where he could win with 1 attack. I was playing with the deck where I have no defense. We're both playing pretty niche decks, I gotta be honest. So like he would have won if I had no blockers, but he had no way to remove blockers. That's the thing. So keep in mind, I feel like in a normal Union Arena game, his opponent is gonna have blockers unless you're playing yellow Saitama, I guess. This deck's crazy though. If you can hit these 5 costs early enough, it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. You're just putting in work. And yeah, the special kind of saved me. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. If the lives were a little different, that's all it came down to. I think he could have taken the dub. That was awesome. That was awesome. That was an awesome. That was awesome. But yeah, if you guys enjoy the yellow deck, let me know. Let me know any changes you might make. I think I like how it is though. If anything, I think we need more 1-punch cards. My mindset behind this deck right now is if you're running 4 of the starter decks, as well as 4 of these 5 costs, as well as 4 of the 1-punches, feel like you run this risk of just bricking too many times. Like, you're going to have too many games where all you see is these massive 4 costs that you can't play. On top of that, no defense is one thing, but if you keep getting this card where you literally just keep putting a body back to the bottom of your deck, it's not going to end that well. There's a massive difference between this 5 cost and the 4 cost. While this 4 cost does have massive utilization, he goes to the bottom of your deck at the end of the attack phase, and that's that. This Saitama, on the other hand, has characters like Genos. Where is he? Like this Genos here that can restand him on defense, or even this King that was literally the game saver of that last one that can restand him at the end of the attack phase. But there's already been situations, and you're going to see it in the One Punch Man set especially, where 4K is just not going to work. Yeah, there's 4,500 printed costs, like the Silver Fang that this guy just cannot target, as well as the Garo deck that is just increasingly going from a 45 to a 5K. So yeah, that's the only thing. I think this card's awesome, but I think I'm going to go down to 2 in the meantime. Either way, I really enjoy this deck. I could see, again, at the end of the day, bodies over event cards, right? I could see running maybe 4 of these and keeping this at 2 potentially, but I didn't see this card yet at all, and all I can think is if I just have this card every once in a while for 1 extra attack, that would have been huge. Giving this Saitama impact is huge sometimes. So yeah, honestly, I think I'm going to go to 4 of this, 2 of this, and got to figure out 1 card to cut. I mean, honestly, these Genoses are niche. They haven't come up either. I mean, they're in life. They're draw triggers. But at the end of the day, what I really like them for is being able to play them more options off of this guy's effects as well as Ray targets. So, you know, a double blocker for weenies, you know, 3,500. So, you know, it could come in handy. You never know. You never know. Either way, let me know your thoughts. I'll have a link to the deck, of course, in the bio. Like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed. And yeah, One Punch Man is looking crazy. I can't believe the dude got the fucking 15 cost out. That was wild.